Peace, like love, y'all. A lot of y'all already know who I am. I haven't been on since October, and the last video I made was about Rashad Jamal. That's pretty much all I'm gonna say. My page has been heavily watched because of the knowledge that I have presented on my last page. I choose not to access that page because certain reasons. I also choose to mask my voice and my face because of those reasons. I wasn't gonna come back and speak, but I was called to. I'm very proud of the amount of people that have awoken since I've been gone. March is the beginning of a new massive shift. This is the time to get into your light bodies. That means eat a lot of alkaline foods, fruits, vegetables, and hydrate your water. You can use baking soda, a pinch of baking soda, and a pinch of Himalayan salt or sea salt. Also understand, this doesn't have to do with just only melanin. Understand that someone that is of pale skin could be vibrating so high that they can withstand the sun when it turns up compared to somebody that has melanin, neuromelanin at that, and not be able to handle the sun. Understand that this has nothing to do about race. It has all to do about high vibrations. You have to match the vibration of the earth. Don't get it twisted. So let's hop into it. Helios Bilios, if you've never heard of it, it means sun book. That's what they took to turn into the Holy Bible. Also understand that the Holy Bible is actually very, very factual. It's just your perception that is misled. Understand that Jesus was not a real person. It's literally all about you. Although Satan, Zeus, Yakub, whatever you want to call him, has taken this physical form of Jesus before, that is one of his many disguises. When they speak of Jesus' feet and his hair, they explain his feet brown like the soil and describe his hair woolly and white. Understand they're talking about the soil of the ground and what his hair was never white. They're speaking of the clouds in the sky. Also understand that when they speak of the Son of God walking on the water, they're speaking of when the sun rises and when it sets. Now when you look at those time frames, it looks like the sun is walking on the water. The 12 disciples are actually the 12 zodiac signs, which are surrounding the Son of God. The 12 also represents the 12 different intricals in the brain that surround the Christos. 12 also representing 12 noon of the temple of the Most High. This is when Jesus began his work at the age 12. The sun comes in at a 30-degree angle of each zodiac, which is why Jesus began his ministry at age 30. Now there's a process that happens for every person each month. It takes 29 and a half days. It's the process of the Christos. The Christos drops down to the root chakra, or the base of the spine, and comes back up into the solar plexus, being born in Bethlehem. That's the Christos, Christ, being born in Bethlehem. Semen retention is very, very crucial. You don't want to squander your seed, your essence, while it's in the solar plexus or the place of Bethlehem. You don't want to drink, you don't want to smoke, and you don't want to have sexual activity. You want that seed to come back up to Golgotha, Mountain Golgotha, which is actually the skull. Hence, Christ being crucified at 33 because you have the 33 vertebrae. The spinal cord also represents Jacob's ladder. There was no person that actually made the ladder trying to get to God. There is no Virgin Mary. Virgo, virgin, that's what they took it from it. It represents the Virgin Mary. Virgo means virgin. Now understand that this Christos process is different per person. Now what you're going to want to do is type in, when is the moon in my zodiac for this month? And it's going to give you some dates. During those dates, you don't want to drink, you don't want to smoke, and you don't want to have sexual activity. You don't want to squander that essence. I'll make a part 2 because this video was long enough as it is.